Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
Repetition is the mother of skill, but repetition can also be called the mother of all learning. Doing something repeatedly, over and over and over again, solidifies it in the body and brain. It crystallizes it in the mind. Whether it be a habit, good or bad, doing something over and over and over again can make it so that we get better at things, or we get better at doing things, or we get better at being who we are. But there has been something that I've battled with in my years on this planet. Perfectionism. The feeling of having to get it right all the time. Why do we feel the need to be perfect when no one is? Why do we feel that we have to do something perfectly when there's no such thing? We are who we are. We do things how we do things. But even as repetition can be the mother of skill in all learning, one can say that doing something again and again and again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. What can we learn from repetition? Can it really teach us? Or are we just insane to be doing the same things again and again and again? For nothing changes until we change. But once we change, everything changes. Change your approach. Change your pattern. Change what you do on a daily basis, and you will change your seeds. You will change what you reap, your harvest. You will change your results. You will change the course of your entire life. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received an encouraging message letting you know that repetition really is the mother of skill. But doing something over and over again, expecting a different result, can often lead to great disappointment and suffering. Make sure that if you are looking for a new outcome, you must have a new input. Share this episode with a like-minded individual learning and growing and becoming their greatest version just like you, making sure that they are flowing with life and not against it. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, definitely subscribe for more inspirational messages like this And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting the podcast there is much appreciated. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate to the podcast. Much love to you. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, my friend. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and as always, take care. Hey there, my friend. So, you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.